live.
Yeah.
Settings.
There we are.
Shoop.
This like
Uh-oh. Is it going?
what's going?
Is YouTube going?
Yeah.
Lucky Bait Howdy, Prussian Blue Yeet. It's frozen on my screen.
Oh.
But it does say excellent connection.
Oh, I have one of those too.
Mm-hmm. Michael Spitz. Hi! Howdy do?
Howdy do.
Down comments, Shirley. Jay, beach sand will stick wood glue, right? Yeah, beach sand works great.
Yes.
Just any sandy sand.
Life's a beach, as they say. Life's a beach. God, what the hell am I doing right now? All right. Woo.
I am painting this lady. Alright, so I feel like I have all my colors blocked in. Now what do I do to make it make sense?
Pee on it. Am I right?
Mm-hmm. Limbo the dude. Oh, wow.
Did you hear that in the state of Illinois they're doing vaccine lotteries? So if you got at least one of the vaccines, you're automatically submitted into a lottery where you can win $1 million.
Wow. That's a little... I think it would have been more fun if it was many, many, many little prizes.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I think you just give people $100,000 because that's life changing enough, right?
Yeah. I give people $5,000. And
Yeah,
then then everyone's gonna be like, did you hear Dolores got the thing?
That's true.
Oh, I'm going to go get my shot this weekend.
I guess maybe, but there's a lot of dum-dums out there, so I wonder if it's like, well, I'm gonna win $1 million, and it's one of those things.
Maybe. I feel like though, word of mouth, you'd get word of mouth, because whenever, who wins the lottery? No one. I feel like if it's one big prize, no one cares. But if it's a whole bunch of little prizes, you're like, the odds are pretty good.
That's true. I don't think people are thinking that hard.
Maybe. Maybe I just want it to be a low reward so that I have a chance.
Yes, I think that's what it is. Because I think a lot of people are just like, I can win $1 million. That's what I think people think. But yeah, no, I totally agree though. It should be less money. What is the first thing you would buy with your COVID $1 million?
Second Dominion box. No, probably not. Do I have a good answer? Rent? I don't know.
Yeah, that's not a good answer.
No.
I'd buy a giant mansion.
Insurance. With dental.
Well, Obama's got you covered there.
That's true. God, I don't know.
Here you go. Lucky bad. I got my vaccine and I won a $20 Applebee's gift card.
Yeah. Can you eat anything at Applebee's? Can you eat the apples?
No.
Because they're full of bees.
Yeah, I was about to say. The apples are covered in cheese. But yeah, be very, very funny.
Prussian Blue. Looking forward to the second stream tonight. Me too. If some of you don't know, which I think all of you guys know. But if you're a Patreon member, we have a hobby hangout live stream every Friday, where we all join in the call and we just chit chat, and it's great.
Exactly. Yeah. Michael Spitz, give people a single Warhammer set. Imagine that.
That's the same as $1 million.
Like, what is this?
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, most people still don't know what this is.
Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. Prussian Blue. Ohio's been doing a lottery for a while now. They call it the Vax-A-Million. Freshman in my high school won a 2-year scholarship.
Wow.
Damn. They were doing that too. They're doing that here as well. So if you're in school, you get a scholarship, which, people have student loans. I feel like, give me one.
I saw the, who said it? The trailer today, or not the trailer, but it's I don't know, a get hyper. Yeah, and it was really, really crazy cool. But
so good.
Uncle Adam put out a video today that was a little clickbaity, but it got me scared because he loves Kill Team. It's like one of the games he plays, one of the 8, and he's a little worried that this is going to be not Dominion. Pariah Nexus Part 2, where this is going to be a $160 box with orcs and guard, and it's going to have new rules for just the orcs and just the guard and a couple of pieces of terrain.
What is the evidence that that's what this will be?
That, it's 2 factions in a box, and that's exactly what Pariah Nexus was.
But they had the starter box. That was 2 factions in a box with the rules.
That is true. So we've got one each. Yeah.
I feel like it seems like it's going to be a whole new thing.
That's what. Yeah, I hope so. I really hope so.
Especially because they released a cinematic for it.
That's true.
Why would you put out a cinematic and then release another Pariah Nexus?
Yeah. Why would you release a Pariah Nexus?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the commandos. I mean, we saw a knob with a big shooter, a burner boy, a regular knob with a power claw, and another orc.
Exactly.
And a bomb squig. All commando things. I think the bomb squig might not be in commandos, but it totally fits.
Yeah, I'm excited for it.
Oh yeah. They could totally turn, if they could make a Commandos box that's just a Kill Team box. Like, it comes with...
Yeah.
Because, I mean, if it comes with a knob and just a bunch of guns and stuff, it could be most of your Kill Team made out of that one box. That would be really cool.
Yeah.
Because right now it's like you want boys and knobs and Gretchen. If you really want to have fun with variety, you also kind of want some of the gun guys.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what happens.
I think
they're releasing stuff on Saturday, right? They're
gonna
talk about it.
Yeah, so tomorrow at noon here in the States. I think one fun way to do something with rocket launchers is what if the rocket launchers they can be used in close combat and they just explode. And the orc dies, but also whatever they're fighting gets a hit with a strength 10 explosive.
Yeah, I don't know. It'll certainly be interesting. Do you think it will? Well, it probably won't be easy to build.
Probably not. It's really interesting that it's definitely Death Corp of Krieg.
Yeah.
So it's almost certainly going to be plastic Death Corps of Krieg. It'd be really funny if it's Tau. It's orcs and Tau.
Yeah, they're just tricking everybody. Throwing everybody off the scent.
Michael Spitz, did they show Sprue? Only when I see Sprue will I believe it. That's a good point. You know what's funny? Tomorrow, nothing comes out and they take down the animation.
So good. That'd be a Games Workshop move, wouldn't it?
Alabaster Stone, would you recommend Blackstone Fortress as a game? I was looking forward to Curse City, but well, yeah. I don't know. I've never played it. I've heard from other YouTubers that it was fun. The models are kind of cool.
And it still exists.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, you could get Curse City for, like $250 or whatever from a scalper.
Yeah.
Just as good.
When in the last Trapped Under Plastic, Ninjan rated Curse City very highly as a game that he's playing.
Ah. Well, there you go.
Oh,
Geez, imagine the person that was doing scalping for Dominion and how upset they are right now with themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it.
I wonder though, because I mean, forever people have been, well, not forever, really, since God, what was the first box? I guess it was really since Indominus. People were like, it's only scalpers who get to have it, and I've always felt like there actually is a really high demand for this stuff, and just a lot of regular folks bought it. Because everyone is like, "Oh, you can tell it's scalpers." Because
that's why you're saying that.
You can tell it's scalpers because I think it is. And yeah, of course, like everything is gonna couple boxes are gonna pop up on eBay, but I don't know. It's not like pages after pages of Indominus boxes show up.
Yeah.
And I always assume like the listings that are like, Indominus for $75. There's 1,200 available. I'm like, scam. Don't buy that. Like those are pretty easy to write off.
Right. Yeah, I don't know.
Mike Honcho, otter pops, otter pops, otter pops, otter pops.
Exactly.
Persian Blue. Jay is stinky dum head.
Yeah. Oh, Persian Blue, how was your job interview? We have to know. Michael Spitz, Jay smell like sweaty gym locker sock.
All the time, always. And you think it's not because I work out. It's actually that's my deodorant smell. That's the one I buy. Is sweaty gym locker.
Stinky Pete. Persian Blue, if I get hired at my friendly local game store, I'll know Monday.
Ooh.
I get 20% off anything I buy.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
That money is going to go right back into the store, isn't it?
I know at Steinhoffel's, the furniture store, they knew turnover was really fast, and so they actually had your discount scale with how long you've been there.
Oh my god.
So like as soon as you're hired, it's 5%. After you've been there for like a couple of months, it's 10%, and then like once you're there, like once you've been there for 6 months, I think it was 15%. It's a good company. It's a good company to work for.
Did you ever buy anything from there?
My mom did.
Ah. What rug did she buy?
And then technically I bought it to get the discount.
Yeah.
But
right, of course.
I never bought anything because it's a ripoff. I know the landed cost of everything.
Right.
Because I had to make the stickers. Michael Spitz. So, Mr. Blue, how are you, my friend? Could you possibly purchase and ship me a Gene Stealer called Start Collecting since we're such good friends? Persian Blue. Went well. Apparently, they reward going above and beyond with stuff. He mentioned that since I play Warhammer, I'd get free model, or Magic the Gathering players get a couple of card decks, so that's neat. I know my cousin used to own a game store, and he'd get a bunch of swag Like I know he ran some X-wing tournaments, and so they gave him like Fantasy Flight sent him a box of laser cut tokens to throw at people.
Ah.
And so I wonder if a lot of game stores get stuff like that, and they just pass it on to whoever.
Maybe. So you're not special. That's,
well, but you probably are going to get that special treatment where whatever stuff just is laying around. They're like, who wants it? Who wants this cardboard cut out of a Space Marine?
I mean, we got that free stuff from Dominion.
Yeah.
The awesome keychain that's mine, and the Warhammer pin, which is yours,
which broke.
It did it really?
Well, I didn't. It came with those awful backs. Actually, I have one sitting right here. It came with these, which what this is called. This is actually called a pokey scratchy. And so I thought, screw that. I'm gonna put it onto my apron and then never take it off. So I poked it into my apron, and then I took a hammer and I ever so gently started to tap down the pins, and they just snapped right off.
Wow.
So I'm gonna have to figure out something. I might like epoxy on a safety pin or something.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh man. Well, that little shield's on my keys. It's pretty cool. That's the coolest thing. I wish that there was a Age of the Sigma Marine equivalent of that.
Moose Cleaves, do you do YouTube full time? At what point did you make the switch? If so, yep, do it full time.
Yes.
I don't know if we made the switch. I think we thought we could probably do this, and then we basically like did it for free for months.
Yes.
And then we made money.
Yes. Exactly. I mean, things weren't going well last year.
Yeah.
When the virus started. Especially two people doing live entertainment.
Oh, yeah. Literally, I graduated college during lockdown.
Yeah, exactly. So it was kind of either you could go get a job doing something you really did not want to do, or maybe you could try a chance to make something work.
Yeah. And we did have a functional YouTube channel.
That's true.
That like had subscribers and views.
It wasn't out of reach, although it was upsetting and hard up until, I would say, 9 Hobby Tools. That's when I knew that we could absolutely knock it out of the park.
Yeah.
We could do it, for sure.
Yeah, that's when we switched from just tutorials to scripted, longer form videos that have a point and are entertaining. And those, yeah, exactly. that's when it's starting to get fun. And now we have like new cameras, and we're trying all sorts of fun stuff, and like it's interesting.
Yeah. Exactly. But yeah, that's when I knew. I don't know.
And we're millionaires. That actually helps a lot.
Yeah. Exactly.
From YouTube.
We won the lottery before COVID even.
we won the vaccine lottery before the vaccine.
Yeah. I don't know if you remember this, but I remember we uploaded 9 Hobby Tools, and it was you, myself, and Lucky Bat. I think we played Kill Team, maybe. And then we were drinking, and we smoked cigars outside.
Oh,
and we
my
just
God, I love cigars so much.
I know. And we just talked about life and like, oh my God, things are happening. And, you know,
this might just work.
It was wonderful.
Michael Spitz, what are the requirements to get monetized? 3 minutes into the vid, app profit goes to EOB Patreon. I don't know what they are anymore.
I don't know. But yeah, before it was really easy before. Like, I think, so we started the channel. We uploaded one YouTube video. We got like I don't know, maybe like we maybe got 1,000 views in a week or something, maybe a couple weeks, and I think we could get it pretty much right away, like day one you could get monetized. Now I think you needed like 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah, I think it is hard.
It's like 10,000 hours, or it's 10,000 hours monthly of watch time or something. Yeah, now it's a little much.
Yeah,
although I mean, you're not, even if you had that, you're not making any money.
No. No, you need to get lots and lots and lots of views before you make a tiny bit of money. And you don't just like if you make, you know, $12, they're not going to send you $12. Like there's a what's it called, a cap or a
yeah.
There's like a minimum requirement before they'll send you anything.
Yeah, it's $100, and then remember that you're taxed on everything.
Yes.
So you have to deal with that. And that's fun, and then you have to make decisions on if you become a business or not, and how that works, and you have to get an accountant when you're millionaires like us.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Moose Cleave, does Nick have interest in being in front of the camera at all, or not particularly? How much of the opinions you give are secretly him writing them? Oh yeah, Nick does everything. I'm just the puppet.
Exactly. Yeah, and I take my hand, shove it right up the old pooper, and that's how we get the videos done.
Yeah, it's kind of hard for Nick to be on camera because he edits full time, and so then he has to do acting on top.
Yes. And then, it's a lot.
Yeah, you show from time to time.
I do, and maybe sometime soon.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think it will probably, as we get better and faster at stuff, I think you'll probably show up more.
Yeah.
Also, if we can think of reasons for it.
Exactly. I think there's one more video too within the next month that's going to be. I think there's 2 videos in the next month that are going to be. With me in it, for sure.
I have this idea. Once I finally run out of things to say on Models and Memories Weekly, Nick and I might do some sort of a podcast-y thing. I think it'd be funny if maybe I learn everything about the Warhammer news, and then I explain it to Nick, who just does not care. I wonder if there's something to get out of that.
That does sound like fun. This is also, Kyle Transu. Jay's on camera because he's a cutie patootie. That as well. You know, we've never been hit on as much as when we started doing YouTube stuff.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Isn't that fun? I like it.
Edscar, why is it 3:20 a.m.? I don't know.
Great question. Jay, when are you gonna do a face reveal?
I don't know if I'm ever gonna do a face reveal. I think I want to keep it private.
Yeah. Keep the mask on.
Vite09, the money is in the sponsors. It is though.
Yep.
That
is correct.
Yeah, you need many different sources of revenue.
Persian Blue, is Nick the dom or the sub in the OnlyFans relationship? I'm the dom. You know I am. Don't play with me.
I don't know if the bubbles are just, this isn't as sparkly as some sparkling waters, but it's not making me burp.
What are you drinking?
It's called Aha. It's the Sam's Club brand of sparkling water.
Yeah, I call that no go.
And you know what it is? It's not like there's some sparkling waters. I don't remember if it's LaCroix or another one that is like hurts with how much bubbles it has, which that's what I want.
Yeah, LaCroix kind of hurts.
It like fights you on the way down a little. It's so carbonated.
Yeah.
Edscar, I get much better views in videos that I don't show my face. YouTube insults me like that. I think, the nice thing, I guess, about being in our little corner of YouTube is there kind of is like a formula to it, and you kind of do know what people want. Because like the big YouTubers, they kind of have to do what's popular, or like they have to like Google like, okay, what is the most searched Google words? How can I work that into my dumbass video about, playing Duck Duck Goose? Whereas we kind of get to do since we're not trying to get as many views, we're trying to go for a specific audience so we can kind of do things that are a little bit more interesting.
Right. That's true.
Because like if you look at like even like Midwinter Minis, who crushes it and has brilliant videos, he gets okay views on in terms of YouTube, of what is possible on YouTube. But like if he talked about movies, he'd get way more.
That's true.
You know, Midwinter Minis reviews horror movies would get 600,000 a piece.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's very interesting. It is, and it is a little random, a little bit. Although it is like I think pretty much you can get anywhere if you're really charismatic.
Oh yeah.
And that works.
If you can entertain people, now it slipped
like that. See, that was just for entertainment. You would never make a mistake like that.
No, I've never made a mistake once. I always paint the minis perfectly, and then I have to bring them back down to a reasonable level.
Yeah. Exactly. You want to be more like the people.
Bernie Marceau, there's so much work to do in the Dominion box. I'm not sure I'd even take one for free. Oh, Dominion. I can't imagine what it's like to paint a Dominion box.
I have no idea what it's like to paint a Dominion box. And I cannot even imagine the amount of work it would take to do it. Could you even imagine how much work it would take to do a Dominion box?
Lucky bat. Duck, duck, goose, bat, rep, when.
You're a goose.
Dr. Trokel, yeah, if Midwinter talked about how bad Disney Star Wars movies and Captain Marvel was, he would be killing it. Yeah, there's an industry to talking about how multiple people make a real living off of talking about how much they don't like the new Star Wars movies.
Right.
And Captain Marvel.
Oh, yeah. But I mean, that industry of hating things for money exists in so many different dimensions.
Oh, yeah.
Which is fun.
I've been watching a lot of X-Wing videos. And it's identical. It's identical. There's the videos of like Fantasy Flight is stealing from us and cheating us, and
really, that's kind of cute. Yeah,
and it's the same thing happens in Lego. It's just the way people are.
But do you think that's how people are? Do you think people realized, oh, I can make money doing this, so I'm going to do this now?
I think it's a little bit of both. I think it's often both. It's people really do think that they're like breaking the news that this evil is going on, and it works way better than whatever dumb video they usually do.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's interesting that it's, usually if I don't like something, I just never watch it or talk about it ever again. But it's interesting that they keep coming back to it. It's almost like they really enjoy it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the people who hate Star Wars, they would say they rag on the new Star Wars movies so much because of how much they love Star Wars. And it hurts them to see it mishandled so badly. And if only Star Wars was good, it's Star Wars' fault that they're behaving like that. And if Star Wars was good, then they would be nice and kind and rational all the time.
Right.
But because of how bad Star Wars is, they can say anything they want under the guise of virtue and letting people know that they've been deceived. Kyle Transu, I like when Duncan Rhodes made a video about how to fix mistakes when painting and had to pretend to be an imperfect painter.
Exactly.
Bugs. That's why I like you guys. Y'all earnest. Yeah. Y'all earnest.
I'm not earnest. I'm Nick.
James Coleman, but in Star Wars, people have made actual ships, like artwork, 3D files, and the company have stolen it. Yeah, I heard about that. I think the people's fan art designs were featured in comic books, I think. Which is wild.
It is wild.
I wonder if it's just because a lot of the times, because it's a lot of different artists who work on Star Wars, and I wonder if a lot of them just Google Star Wars ships to get reference material.
Ooh.
And then they're like, I bet this looks Star Wars.
That's a fun theory.
Mm-hmm.
I like that theory.
Dr. Jokel. Actually, I do think Fantasy Flight tends to overcharge for their stuff, kind of like Games Workshop. Man,
Oh
when
my
I was
goodness.
getting into Legion and I saw Legion's pricing, I was like, I'll buy 5.
Yeah.
Rebel Troopers are $30. I'll buy 3 boxes right now.
Yeah. I'll just take the whole range.
compared to like, $60 for a box of Intercessors. What, this tank is $25? Yep. I'll take 4.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Bernie Marceau, I don't know. For me, I just hate modern Star Wars because Disney reps took the time to insult old fans while circle jerking the newbies. Episode 7 was decent, though. Yeah, they went to the old fans. They went right up to a person who loves the movies, and they said, hey, we don't like you. Leave.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think they just made movies, and some people liked them and some people didn't. I don't think they wanted to hurt anyone.
Yeah, because why would they?
It's also a movie.
Yeah. But
Like
also, why would they want to do a bad job?
Yeah. And it's not like the original Star Wars movies were made to entertain you. They were made to entertain folks.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they don't make a bad movie to insult people, and they don't make a good movie, or they don't make a bad movie to insult Mike, but they make a good movie to make Mike happy. Like, it's all you, however you feel. Yeah, they should get Matt Ward to write Star Wars. They should. I love that.
Oh my god. Can we start a petition for that? To get him to write Star Wars?
Edgar, comic books writers constantly steal stuff from Google. Oh yeah, there was a thing in anime where I forget. It might have been JoJo's Big Adventure, but they were and they just do it, but they will copy Vogue cover arts constantly. But I don't know if there's copyright on that sort of stuff. I mean, there is, but I don't think they go after them.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you can go... I mean, it is art, like framing and posing and costuming, but I don't know if that's the sort of art they will catch you on. Lazy bum.
Amazing.
Lazy bum. Hate videos, get all the clicks. Same reason that network news is mostly negative and upsetting. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think, and people saying the old fans. Every Star Wars fan is different and likes different stuff. Like, a bunch of people's favorite movie is Return of the Jedi, and that movie sucks. It doesn't suck. It's very good, but it's no Empire Strikes Back or 77 Star Wars: A New Hope. It's like Harrison Ford has nothing to do in that movie. They thaw him out, and then he's just around. Mm-hmm. Princess Leia has nothing to do in that movie. It's just the Luke Skywalker show, and Luke stuff is really cool in that movie.
Mm-hmm. Also, like, I like Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care about anything besides the movies. I don't care.
You're a bad fan?
Yeah.
That means you're not an old fan. You're a new fan.
Right.
Or maybe.
Obviously.
Like, I grew up every day. I would watch either Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, or Return of the Jedi every single day of my life. Does that make me an old-time fan? Or have I invalidated my old-time fan by liking new stuff?
Yes. That's what it is. You ruined it.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you do that to yourself?
I think
why
also
Why would you ruin yourself like that?
Also, some people seem to do a thing where because it's such a thing to rank, like, long-running series of movies, but then it's not like, your number one favorite is a 10 out of 10, and then your least favorite is a 0 out of 10. Like, you can like all the movies to different degrees.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. All I hear is Jay is also wrong. What's the next company you guys are planning on becoming shills for?
Oh, so many, so many.
I don't know.
Ridge Wallet.
State Farm. Ridge Wallet.
Love the Ridge Wallet. It's an uncomfortable slice of metal that can hold nothing. It's really good.
Magic Spoon cereal, the keto-friendly cereal. That's what I would say.
Bugs, Tomorrow War Wasn't Horrible. Oh yeah, that's the new Andy Dwyer movie. What's his name? The Chris Pratt. It's the new Chris Pratt movie. I don't like Chris Pratt as an action hero. I like him as a silly guy. Mm-hmm. Lazy Bum. People act like the old Star Wars movies are perfect gems, but they're full of goofy nonsense. Oh yeah, Lazy Bum. They're gonna come after you for saying that.
Yeah. Sounds like we have a new fan. I don't know.
Zombie Dad, you guys seem so balanced. It's lovely. Yeah. Dr. Jokel, I don't even blame Disney per se, because overall they did a fantastic job with the MCU, but really dropped it with Star Wars. It's all in the people that the corporate overlords handed the reins to. Aren't we still kind of at a net positive though? I mean, even it seems like a lot of people did not like episode 8 and 9 very much, but we still got 7, Rogue One, Solo, Mandalorian, Clone Wars season 7. Didn't we gain?
No, because it ruined it too much.
That's true. Monetier. I blame Disney for owning like 40% of the entertainment industry. Those turds. I think 40%. I think it's closer to like 80. Maybe 65.
Yeah. And that isn't being generous.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. I always think it's funny though, people that hate Disney and they think that they're awful and all these things, which might be true, but they still have pictures of themselves at Disneyland, Disney World. It's very cute.
Dr. Jokel, if you liked episode 8 or 9, you do have to hand in your Star Wars fan card by law, or you could rip it out at the stem, whichever. That's true. I found I had to learn to appreciate 8. I remember being kind of disappointed in theaters, but
you flicked off the screen. That's what I remember.
but I've grown to appreciate it more. Mm-hmm. There's still dumb stuff that I do not like in that movie, but now there's a bunch of stuff that I actually do appreciate. Mm-hmm. And especially learning more about Rian Johnson and his work and stuff. Mm. I like the Luke. I like the Luke, Rey, Kylo stuff in that movie, which is like 20%. No, it's like 50. 50% of that movie's all right.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
The other 50% is not. Mm-hmm. Oh, poor Finn. They did my boy bad.
Oh my God, they did him bad.
Remember when he and Rose smooched?
Yeah.
While their friends are exploding.
Yeah. Yeah. And Finn's great.
Yeah, I like Finn.
I like him a lot. He was kind of, and I wonder if I like him so much just because like he's one of the first people you get to know. Mm-hmm. You get to really know him really well, just like Rey. Mm-hmm. You get to know them both really well.
Yeah.
But they really just left him in the dust.
Lala. Hey man, thanks for your channel. I really like your laid back and calm style of fun painting and discussion. Here's a question. What's your favorite Tau battle suit? I think the normal one. I like the little ones.
Little suit?
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Are they called XV-88 battle suits, or is that one of the big ones? I don't know the Tau very much, but I like most of their models.
Do you even like 40k if you don't know all the Tau models? Mm-hmm.
Oh, you like 40k? Name every Imperial assassin. I'll wait. Evisor. Caluxus.
All right, you're allowed to like 40k, kind of.
Bernie Marceau. New Clone Wars seems solid. Like the 2013 through like 2018 / they did another season in 2020. That animated Clone Wars, because that's probably the best Star Wars that's ever Star Wars.
Best star that ever warred.
Prussian Blue. Remember when Rose caused a high-speed, near-perpendicular speed wreck in the hopes of flat a plane with zero cover, giant walkers, and he was able to drag Rose all the way back perfectly fine. Yeah, I think Luke's distraction helped, which that was like the best part of the movie. I like my perfect Jedi is a little pacifisty and a little monkey. Like, I wouldn't have wanted him to turn on his lightsaber and just murder everyone and save the day that way. I think it actually is cool that he saves the day through like rescue and being good. And he even does sort of set the stage for Kylo's redemption. Or not redemption, but just reintegration to the light. Oh, you're an Imperial Guard player? Name every guardsman.
Exactly. Zach Sheehan tips immaculate vibes.
Yeah! Everybody's checking out our vibes today. You could say they're vibe checking.
Yeah. There you go.
Bernie Marceau, the Clone Wars. Pretty much everyone can agree it was good stuff, 100%. Oh my god, Clone Wars is so good. Clone Wars is so good that it makes the prequels worse. Even worse. Because of... the Clone Wars is kind of what presumably was meant, although I don't give George Lucas that much credit. I think George Lucas came up with a functional story, and then the people behind Clone Wars made it good. I don't think because some people say like, oh, the Clone Wars is really just fleshing out what George Lucas always wanted. I don't know if I give him that much. This man made Red Tails. I mean, it'd be one thing if the prequels were just like one weird bad job amongst an amazing filmography, but seems like every movie has not been winners.
Wow, how dare you say that about our Lord and Savior, George Lucas.
Michael Spitz, I'm not a Star Wars fan yet, but I love Jar Jar. Yeah!
Jar Jar.
Lazy bum. People forget how much heat George Lucas took for the prequels, and now he's a wonderful saint that everyone supposedly misses. Yeah! But I think that what makes Star Wars great compared to other things is that it has been given to so many different people. I mean, some of my favorite Star Wars anythings is this little comic book series called Star Wars Tales, which was non-canonical stories from the Star Wars universe, and some of them were just comedies, some of them were parody. Some of them were really kind of deep and philosophical. Some of them were just action. Some that for me is like peak Star Wars. And it's not even real. Like, it's not canon.
So it's not real. So who even cares?
Yeah, exactly.
Obviously, you don't even like Star Wars. Then. If you don't like the real Star Wars, jeez. Yeah, we're learning. I feel like we're learning a lot here today.
Rose learned the power of love. Level up. Zombie Dad. Sigh. Kill Team is sucking me back in. I want those Krieg. Yeah, if they come out with plastic Krieg, I'm gonna have to get a box.
God damn it. How much do you think that box is? $200?
Well, I don't necessarily need that box, but one day they'll come out in a regular ass box, and I'll get that box.
But they'll have cool orcs in the box too.
I hope, and it'll probably come with some doors and trash cans, like Pariah Nexus.
Exactly. How much do you think the box is going to be?
$160.
$160.
That's what Pariah Nexus was.
How much was the real Kill Team starter set?
I think it was 160.
Beforehand? 160. Yeah, they'll probably be around the same then, I would assume.
Bernie Marceau used to love Star Wars Expanded Universe. Too bad Disney canned it as Legends. Yeah, but I think it's still in publication, aren't some of those books? I mean, they've been canned in like the least way possible. Like, and also the tricky thing with that is it's not like every single Star Wars fan that's their Star Wars. Like, if you brought up the death of Chewbacca, most people would be like, "What are you talking about?" Like, we didn't like every Star Wars person experienced the movies, but I feel like the books were for a special group of people.
Yeah, nerds.
Yeah,
giant nerds.
Also, some of it wasn't like the Kyle Katarn stuff. Ugh. Oh, I'm such a conflicted. I'm a super cool pilot, and I'm force sensitive, but I'm a little bit of a bad boy, and my girlfriend's hot. But like, there was so much of that. Like Luke Skywalker ended up with a girlfriend called Mara Jade, an assassin who was trained from birth to murder Luke Skywalker, and then she meets him and falls in love. Also, she's a redhead with huge tits. Like, I don't know. Was the expanded universe really as amazing as?
Yes. Especially if you're a little boy.
You know, Emperor Palpatine came back 9 times in 3 different clones. Yuzin Vong are sweet though. That was pretty badass. Bernie Marceau, it was cheesy stuff, but that's why I loved it. Yeah, but you can still love it. Like, I liked the fact that the Star Wars tales weren't canon did not hurt my enjoyment of them one bit.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
Michael Spitz, wait, Luke fell in love with my mom?
Never change, Michael Spitz. Never change. Also, are you born with the name Michael? Like, I feel like you grow into the name Michael. Like, I think like you're born as Mikey, right? There's no little boys named Michael. Like, you know, it comes with like a briefcase, that name.
Lucky bat. Palpatine came back to give us all the final OO. Lazy Bum. What about the SWTOR MMO? Oh god, Star Wars: The Old Republic, massive multiplayer online. I never played any of those video games.
You obviously don't like Star Wars if you don't know what that is.
And for a lot of people, those were the Star Wars. Like the people who loved those games. What was the one? The Star Wars, the guy who was Darth Vader's unbelievably powerful apprentice that no one had ever heard about until the video game came out. Forces Unleashed, like you know, at that was like the 2010s when Star Wars was getting a little edgy because the Star Wars fans who were little boys and girls when the prequels came out were now like teenagers and preteens, and so they needed some edgier Star Wars, and the video games provided. But now Star Wars is a little bit for kids and everyone again. And some people are not having it. There wasn't enough genocide in the new Star Wars. What is this, a show for babies?
Oh, boy. Michael Spitz. Yeah, it is Michael. I was Mikey, then I was Mike, and then I was like, I don't give a fuck. Apparently no one can spell Mike, so call me whatever. One of my teachers called me Cello Boy.
That's because you never would go anywhere without a cello. And you had a sign around your neck that said Cello Boy.
Exactly. There's like, you wouldn't talk, you would just play the cello to respond in class. I think I would go with Mikey as my name. I think that sounds fun.
James Cameron Clark. Jay famously has entirely wrong takes on many subjects, including redheads and big knockers.
Wow, so diverse on your wrong opinions. Have you always been wrong about everything, or did you grow
I think
into
so.
it?
I think I've always been wrong.
Can you remember the first time you were wrong about something?
Wow, boy, that takes me back. Boy, the first time I was wrong. Chicken egg. So did I miss the Kill Team announcement discussion? Cool video. I hope it's good. I hope it's a new book, and everything's great.
Oh yeah, and we're gonna be talking all about it tomorrow. You better believe it. That's gonna be very exciting. That's how excited we are. Lucky Bat. Sounds good, Nikki. Yeah. Love good Nikki.
Chicken nuggets. I hear the new Kill Team will have redheads with knockers.
You better believe it.
It's weird that Mara Jade seemed to be really, really popular around the same time that Black Widow was really, really popular.
Weird.
They're so different. I mean, they're both like, super spies with a little bit special powers. Other similarities as well. Boy, this brush has seen better days.
I have a bunch of those.
This is a Vallejo brush.
Oh my god.
Lazy bum. I bet the new Krieg models are a special set for Kill Team only, just like the Eclidian Star Striders. Ooh, that's a possibility. I kind of also hope that that's not the case, but I wouldn't be shocked.
I mean, it'll probably be Kill Team exclusive for a while.
Yeah,
I would assume.
A lot like Pry Nexus.
Yes.
Power Surge. Did the Kill Team box bring rules that apply to every faction? Nobody knows yet. It was just a cool animation setting up that it'll more than likely be Orcs and Krieg, but nothing about the rules or the what's in the box or what you're getting.
Right.
Chicken eggs. Well, you see, Black Widow has that censored for wokeness, while Mara Jade had censored for wokeness. They're both very different.
Oh my goodness.
That brush has seen better days. Pulls out a brush I would worship as a god. Dr. Trickle. Black Widow was not a super popular character in the 90s, Jay. It was all about X-Men, Batman, and Spawn. Ah, okay. Which one was first? Did Mara Jade rip off Black Widow, or did Black Widow rip off Mara Jade? It's got to be Black Widow, right? Like Black Widow was first? Not that there's anything similar between the characters.
Right.
Michael Spitz. Maybe Games Workshop should start selling empty boxes. They could ship more of them.
Yeah, I like it.
God Emperor Fatty. Nothing sold comics in the 90s quite like Black Widow on the cover.
Love the word fatty.
Lazy bum. Black Mara Widow Jade. Very little known character.
Dr. Jokel, Black Widow was in the 60s.
So they ripped off Star Wars.
Yeah. Exactly. Amazing.
Lazy bum. The thing I've never liked in comics was mixing power levels. Avengers or Justice League never interested me. Well, Justice League, they're all the same, right? They're all invincible gods. But Marvel, like the Hulk and Thor are invincible, and everyone else is just pretty darn strong humans.
Mm-hmm.
The struggle. Wrong. Catwoman, Psylocke, and Rogue were the go-to comic cover sellers. That's true. Oh yeah, when they're like, what should we put on the cover? They're like, I don't know, but make it a woman and have them in something tight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, what was there was a Spider-Man. I liked Spider-Man. What was the name? Was it? There was somebody who had a boob window, and that was their defining costume. God, what was their name? Spider-Man had a lot of great bank robbing villains. Every single one of them was a bank robber. But yeah, I'm sure many of you guys are gonna get it with just boob window and Spider-Man.
Yeah, exactly.
Monetier, my favorite X-Men lady was always Jubilee. Oh, she could make fireworks, right?
Oh.
Everybody remembers Jubilee.
Michael Spitz. Nikki, if my video is good enough, can I have those elusive blue orc toe picks? Oh, yeah.
Ah, Chicken Eggs. You mean Black Cat from Spider-Man. Yes, yeah.
Oh, and that video's coming out on Sunday, right? The Michael Spitz reacts. All right. It. Hey Nick, can you say? And speaking of blank, it is exactly 10 p.m., which means. Hey, speaking of Idit's comment, it is a little after 10, which means we're gonna switch over to our Patreon only stream.
Yeah, we are. You guys don't know how much you're missing out.
Exactly. And that starts a little in like 10 minutes, so we can pee and get ready and put on, slip into something sensual. And we have a stage that you'll be able to join, the Patreon only stage where you can call into the Hobby Hangout stream.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be really, really fun, as it always is.
All right, everybody. We had a video today. Go watch it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if you're a patron, get ready to stream more.
Yes, and we'll be back tomorrow at 9 p.m. Central.
Yeah. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
And